What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 729 back with another video. If you guys look behind me to the far left, that is Fast and the Furious, the expansion pack for Forza Horizon 2. It's free right now for the week. Download it right now. You don't even have to have the game, Forza Horizon 2. Additional 1,000 achievements. It's a standalone game. Like I said, you don't even need Forza Horizon 2. So right now it's free for the week for the promotion of the movie Fast and the Furious 7 or 8, whatever one. I'm about to check it out in a minute. I'm about to be live streaming it. But so anyway, yeah, so go do that. So what I want to talk about today, also too, if you're not following my Twitch channel, like I said, I'm going to be live streaming this Fast and the Furious and a whole bunch of other stuff. Hit me up on Twitch. The link will be down below. And like I told you guys before, I'm going to be giving you guys exclusive shows, podcasts, interviews, only that you're going to get on my Twitch channel. So hit me up on Twitch. The link will be down below to my Twitch channel. On to today's news. I'm not going to do two separate videos, but I probably could, but I'm going to combine them together. Nintendo has come out today and announced that Zelda Wii U will be pushed back into 2016. They're not even showing it at this year's E3 2015. The game will be pushed back into 2016. This right here lets me know, because Nintendo already came out and they've been kind of vocal about their next console or whatever it is, console, handheld, NX. Most likely it's going to be a new console. The Wii U came out in 2012. 4 years, you cut your loss, now it's not selling. And probably one of their biggest titles to date is a new Zelda game, and that's being pushed back. So I don't see Nintendo, showing a new, let's say if they do show Zelda around E3, and then announce a new console at E3. So I think most likely Zelda U might be pushed back and be a launch title or a launch exclusive for the NX. And let's be honest, there are a lot of Zelda heads out there, especially if the console, most likely is going to be more powerful. The new Zelda can maybe have some Witcher 3 type graphics. I mean, it looks pretty good. Shit, I might even buy one. You know what I mean? This would definitely for sure give the Wii U a must-have exclusive. No, I'm sorry, not the Wii U. The Nintendo NX, whatever it's going to be called, a must-have exclusive at launch. Just think about that. Zelda U pushed back. Imagine it was a launch title for the new Nintendo NX. I'm saying it's coming out next year in 2016, but that's my thing. Some people say 2017. I say 2016. There's no way in hell that Nintendo can. They're not really selling any hardware. The system's been out for how many years now? And Nintendo went from being the #1 selling console, damn near of all time. Then they were right under the PS2. I think it sold 120 million or whatever, something like that. And then in the 7th generation, and then in the 8th generation, having the worst selling console of all time. The Wii U came out in 2012 and still has Nintendo still hasn't sold 10 million units. You know what I mean? So, like in the day, how these companies make their money is really off software sales. And for the Wii U, when the last time you seen a Nintendo game in the top 10 for the NPD? And not even a Nintendo game, a third-party game. You know what I mean? That's what they make their most money off. Think about it, because they don't cost them nothing. They ain't got to ship the game. They ain't got to put money into developing the game. None of that shit. And they're gonna sit back and get a check. And like I said, the Wii U wasn't selling any software whatsoever. They're not making any money, off the Wii U. Then they came out and said they can't do a price drop on the console because of exchange rate. Like, come on, like, really, you're expecting people to go out and spend $250, $300 just to play Mario? That's all that's there. Then I don't know. Like, this system, I think they should just cut their losses. You know how I feel about that. Then just the other day, the creators of Splatoon was on. Who was interviewing them? Somebody was GameSpot, Game Trailers. One of them was interviewing them, and he said there going to be no voice communication whatsoever in an online quote unquote shooter There's the players where they know distinctly what to do. You don't need to talk to anybody. So you can't even talk to your friends. You can't talk to nothing. No voice chat whatsoever. Like they haven't got it, man. And if their new console's the same way, I won't be buying it. Also, what I want to talk about today, there's heavily rumored that Samsung is looking to acquire AMD, which will be huge. Check it out. This is big news here. It says Samsung may be mulling an AMD acquisition. Sorry, here's what could happen. Rumors broke today and sparked by a Korean business site that Samsung may be considering making a bid for AMD. It's not unusual for these kinds of rumors to make the rounds, though it's been a while since I heard Samsung name afloat. You know, but it's been a while. Like I said, Samsung was looking to get into the console business or whatever the case may be. Just think about that right there. If Samsung was to buy AMD, and they will make it. I don't see, like, it's being honest with it, because AMD, if you don't know, they supply the GPUs for GP, whatever you want to call them, for the Wii U, the PS4, and the Xbox One. You know what I mean? So they already, if they were to buy it, you know, AMD, acquire them, they will already would be in the console business. But imagine they do their own console. You know what I mean? They can make that motherfucker as powerful as they make the GPUs. You know what I mean? They can make that motherfucker as powerful as they want, hands down. Like, that can really shake up the industry, man. Look, like, if Samsung was to buy AMD and then put out a motherfucking console, you know what I mean? Shit, that'd be serious, man. You know, but that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that that would be sick though. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you know, like they can give themselves a sweeter deal on the. I'm not really familiar with AMD cards. I'm more of a NVIDIA dude. You know what I mean? But whatever AMD's top of the line graphics card is, you know what I mean? They can have that in their consoles. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, they crush the PlayStation. Shit, they crush the PS4, PS5, like, for real, you know what I mean? But anyway, at the end of the day, let me know what you think. You know, just think about that though. If Samsung was to buy AMD, and this is all speculation though, you know, and they were to make a console, I don't think that that Microsoft and Sony, even Nintendo, will probably still you know, do business with them as far as buying their GPUs or CPUs from them, because, you know, it's supposed to be a secret. You know what I mean? Like, here you're getting to the console market, inside the console race. This is all we just talking here, barbershop talk. And they say like I said, say if Samsung buys AMD and gets to the console race, then it's like a conflict of interest. Like, here it is. These are specs. This is what we're looking to spend. And also, you're also competing against these people. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're not going to give you no good shit. You know what I mean? So I can see that would make Microsoft get back in bed with NVIDIA. If you didn't know, NVIDIA did the first graphics card for the first Xbox. But Microsoft learned a lot since then. They lost a lot of money with the original Xbox. It wasn't meant to be sold under $300. And what the problem was when the PS2 went down to $200, of course the Xbox had to go down to $200. But Microsoft didn't own, you know, the patent or whatever. They didn't own the GPU inside the original Xbox. You know what I mean? So they still had to pay NVIDIA their royalty fees. So no matter what the Sony dropped to, NVIDIA still wanted their money. And I think that Microsoft was very salty about that, you know, and they haven't been back to do business with NVIDIA since. But this will change everything. Money talk, bullshit walks. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What do you think about Nintendo pushing back Zelda Wii U to at least 2016? And they said they were going to show their next console next year. So like I said, I don't see them releasing a Zelda Wii U and, you know, release it next year and really talking about their next generation console. I don't see that happening. And what do you think about Samsung, you know, thinking about acquiring AMD? Like I said, it's been heavily rumored that, you know, for a while that Samsung was looking to get into the console base. But this would be huge, man. But anyways, it's your boy NextGen720. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And as I always say, bang, bang.